Hi, this is Bob Price. Welcome to this video. We're going to go over how Riverdance, the dream of Riverdance that Michael Flatley had, how it teaches a lesson about how we can do something similar in our lives just by using positive visioning and thinking about it. Now, something you may not realize is you're visioning already. You're visualizing something, and if you're visualizing negativity, then you will be bringing negativity into your life. So the idea is that you want to visualize positive things, and we're going to show how Michael Flatley did this in this video. So let's start at the beginning. This story begins with me at work, and I was talking to one of my colleagues that is from Ireland, and I was just talking with her about how I like Riverdance, and she says, "Well, did you know about Michael Flatley and the background of Riverdance?" And I said, "No." So she said, "Well, there's quite a story there. Let me get you in on the background." There was a talent show that everybody in Ireland used to watch. And this talent show had this commercial that was supposed to happen in the middle of it. And they were supposed to have something during this commercial, but the person that was going to do it wasn't able to do it. So they asked Michael Flatley to fill in. So he had been working on the Riverdance program, at least a start of what it was to be at that time. And so he says, "Okay, sure, I can do it." So Michael Flatley's Riverdance team did the filled in the space, which was only about 5 minutes at the time, and they performed what was to be Riverdance, and it was really popular. So that was what eventually led to Ireland adopting all of the things that Michael Flatley came up with. So just that small idea revolutionized river dancing, and it changed Ireland dancing ever since. But it also revolutionized the world because no one had ever seen anything like that. He changed something that was really basic. They've always had line dancing, but he took something that was really basic and made it into something spectacular. So the message here is that you can do the same thing. Isn't that amazing? What started with just a 5-minute commercial ended up revolutionizing the world of line dancing as we knew it. I can remember I was in a video store and they had the river dance playing up there because I think they were probably trying to sell it. But I remember watching that and thinking, what is that? I wondered what it was because I had never seen anything like it. Michael Flatley would just fly through the air. He was so talented, and his feet moved so fast that they were like a blur. So people from Ireland were inspired by river dance, and they would go to the cliffs and they would dance together just for the fun of it. They weren't putting on a show for anybody. They were using their creativity and they were exploring what dance can make you feel like. So that's amazing, isn't it? Just that one thing of the river dance changed people's lives, and they were able to do things that they hadn't been doing before. Socially, they explored together. So it wasn't just one person. I don't know about you, but when you're doing something like dance, when you're involving other people, it's not just about you, it's about the total element, the total thing of all the people together. So not only did Riverdance change Ireland, but it also changed the whole way of thinking. That's one of the things I wanted to bring to your attention. So look at these women and how they're working together and just enjoying the sunset and dancing together. That's what it's all about. So it wasn't just on the cliffs, it was everywhere. It was in the towns like Dublin. People would apply what was on Riverdance, the new step, the new techniques of dancing, the choreography that Riverdance included. They would apply it to the dance to improve it. So they were all working cohesively together and enjoying this new art form because whenever you revolutionize an art form like dance, it changes it. It changes it into something else. But not only does it change the dance itself, it also changes you because when you apply it, then you will take that within yourself and it'll make you a better person. It'll raise you up to a higher level. I've talked with you in other videos about raising yourself up to a higher level. We talked about how dance is one of the ways that you can do it, but this is an example of how it actually worked. Well, that's the end of the story, but it's also the beginning. How one man's vision was able to make a big difference to the world and revolutionize dance, at least line dancing. And even though we live in a troubled time, I have this belief that if you share your artistic vision, you can change the world and you can improve it. We can't change some of the things that are happening, like lying and negative talking, fighting among families. We can't prevent that, but we can make ourselves be a positive influence and thus implement a positive change. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you on the next one.